Stairs. Why these boys behaving like I ain't got bird seeds? Hang on, son. Sunflower seeds. Watch out. He's throwing sunflower seeds again. Fuck out of there. You and your mans upstairs doing some bullshit. I'm back on this bullshit, baby. What's up? What is the deal? My name is Uncle RZA. You may or may not remember me from such hits as Don't Touch My Fucking Flag. And today I'm here to talk about the Call of Duty Black Ops, whatever the fuck number this is, beta, and my impressions. I lost count because I don't play this bullshit anymore. Call of Duty has become Titanfall wannabe 2.0. It has become some old horse shit, people flying across the map with jetpacks and all type of shit. Whatever the fuck happened there. And then they went back in time in the history. I'm not interested in playing in shit that was my father's era of weapons. No fucking thank you. But this, my friends, caught my attention, and I decided to play the beta, and boy did I play the beta. Let me tell you, there's a lot about this game that feels consistent to Call of Duty from when I last left. What the fuck are you shooting at, son? Down, boy, down. There's a lot in this Call of Duty DNA, I want to call it, and I don't understand how they got so far left from what I'm seeing in this game and what I know about Call of Duty, and how they're just really able to reel it back in. This feels like Call of Duty to me. Now I got some notes I want to talk about here. Some things that really struck me. Some of them may be major, some may not. First of all, the movement in this game is so familiar. Put that down, bitch. So familiar, so solid. And I understand every year, oh, watch out, son. Get your game right. Every year this game comes out and people, oh, it's running on an older source engine. It's really starting to show its age. You know what? I have to disagree. Maybe it doesn't have the photorealism look of something like a Battlefield, maybe something like a knack, but the game is just fluid the way it moves. Oh, he tried to snuff me. You missed, bitch. Respawn. Oh, you missed, bitch. Respawn. The movement in this game is, I would say, 10 out of a 10. Now, I'm missing some of the fluidity of what I would say is the Battlefield. Stop trying to snuff me. That Battlefield movement where you're kind of stuck in animations here and there. I like that movement. But, roll him. Get the fuck out of that. Get out of that hallway, baby. My hallway, bitches. Mine. It does have a twitchy feel to it, but I can't really put my finger on another game that feels as solid and precise as what I'm playing here. And maybe that does come from years of just tuning the same old shit, but yo, it works. I'm not complaining here. The gunplay, Jesus Christ. Like I said in the beginning, for a while Call of Duty became this almost Titanfall shit, motherfuckers flying across the map shooting down. Nah, son, right here, the gunplay is tight. Assault rifles feel like assault rifles. In fact, most of this gameplay that you're watching is me mowing people down with a fucking LMG. And I ain't got time to play with these bastards. 2 shots and you're down, son. Get out of here. What are you looking at? Give me that 125. Who's that? Is that your cousin? Give me that 125 points. Get your bitch asses away from my corner. And this is what an LMG is supposed to do. Look at this. I'm locking down the left side, the right side. Oh, snow slipping fell. God damn it. You killed my brother. Now, the SMGs, I will say, I didn't really run into too much of them, but when I did, god damn, I got tore up. And of course, you know that's in close quarters, right? The assault rifles are dope. There was one guy that was sniping on this map. Jesus Christ. I don't think I have any footage of him, but he was amazing. And that's what I think about when I think about Call of Duty players. These fuckers are God when it comes to aiming. I don't know how or why, but maybe I do. After playing the game for a little bit, putting some time in, oh goddamn, everything died. Putting some time in, I kind of got that super twitch aim back. It took some time to develop again. You know, I was playing Battlefield and Overwatch. I'm a lot more calculated. Here is just about my reflexes and my aim. So yeah, when I think about Call of Duty players, that's what I think about, man. Some fucking monsters on the aiming. And this one dude, Jesus, he was quick scoping the fuck out of the whole team. Man, I almost invited that man out to dinner. Hey, come on, man. You deserve a steak, motherfucker. What you've done here today for your country is amazing. Second on my list is really that pick 10 system. It really, really shines in this game. I really like what I'm seeing here. And I get it, you know, there's a lot of perks you can do, a lot of things you can put on your soldier. It might be overwhelming at first, but as you sort of settle in, you find your weapon, you can find these nooks and crevices where you can give up something just to have your weapon a little more finely tuned to your game style. And yeah, that's where the pick 10 system came in. Damn, I missed the fuck out of him with this ACR. Yeah, I think the pick 10 system is probably one of Call of Duty's strongest iterations or features, I should say. Why do people insist on trying to slap me, son? Get the fuck up out of here with that. But it's here, it's enjoyable. It really adds to another level of customization for each specific gamer for their specific game style. So I thought that was dope. They've got these new kill stream feeds where at the end of the game, they play the game, I think it's called. And we see this in a lot of first-person shooters. I think first made famous by Mario Kart and the Dexter Luigi. Now, Overwatch does a really good job. And as Snow mentioned in his video, the algorithm that's in charge of it here in this Call of Duty is fucking dope. I've seen some really good cinematics, some really good plays. I haven't seen too much where I'm just like, what the fuck was that? You know, every now and then in Overwatch, you'll see a play of the game and you'll be like, what the fuck did he do? I don't get it. Here, every single time it was on point. So I kind of like that. I really like where they went there. The respawn system is a clusterfuck, and I had to rethink this. I had to adjust my expectations here. The first, I would say, 5 hours of me playing this game, I wanted to throw my controller through the fucking wall. And it takes some time, as I said, to develop again that twitch reaction that you see in Call of Duty. And once you get it, it comes right along with the understanding the respawn system. And by respawn system, I probably mean lack of respawn system. Motherfuckers spawn everywhere. And I used to rack my head trying to like, why can't they figure this fucking out? Ghost Recon, not the latest one, but I think it was Future Soldier. They really figured that out. They had a really good way to get around spawn camping. Battlefield, I don't know. Let's not give Battlefield credit here because it can still be a fuckfest when talking about spawn camping. But the only conclusion I could come to for why the respawn system was so bad is because it was so random. And they really wanted to get around this respawn killing camping thing. But I can say that the respawn system and all of the horse shit that goes on with it, when I say goes on with it, people spawning directly fucking behind you when you just ran past someplace 2 seconds ago, it really does add to the feverish action. It adds to the pace. I guess, you know, you develop this GPS, I'm going to call it Call of Duty GPS, where after 3 steps forward, turn the fuck around because somebody's probably behind you waiting to put a knife in the back of your fanny pack. So once you develop that, you'll be okay. But I like this game. They borrowed a lot of elements from, for instance, this is game mode that's pretty much like Counter-Strike where you buy your weapons and as the game progresses you unlock more. And that's pretty dope. I kind of like it. But it's also, it's got a piece of Battlefield Hardline in there with the grabbing the cash. They've got these new operators kind of from Rainbow Six where each person has its own special set of moves. I quite like Zarya. This is the Russian girl. And I don't know about you, but she reminds me of Zarya from Overwatch. And this bitch is bad. She's got cluster grenades, probably the only player in the game with grenades. And she gets this grenade launcher when her I guess, her special charge up. And there's a bunch of dope ones. They got dudes with trip mines. They've got dudes with radioactive shit. They got dudes with the same tripwire you've seen, barbed wire in Rainbow, which I thought was interesting. That slows people down. It actually works pretty nice here. I think it works better here than it does in Rainbow. So, yeah, you know, Call of Duty is going to do what Call of Duty does, which is take inspiration from whatever is happening in the market, in the industry, and kind of put it in their game. Oh, sit down, bitch. Sit down and put it in their game. And I think that's okay for me. That's a dope way to do it, as long as you remain faithful to this formula right here. I suppose the phrase is called boots to the ground. Oh, rockets. Boots to the ground. I think this is where Call of Duty is at its best. I like how they kind of, speaking of kill streaks, I like how they kind of dialed in the kill streaks. The ceiling is now higher, so you got to work a little harder to get kill streaks. It's not a fucking fuck fest as it was in previous Call of Duties. I barely saw kill streaks, and when I did, I know exactly who called them, because that player has been working their ass off, so he deserves some call streaks. That's super dope. I don't know what to say. I mean, I've been craving a game like this, just straight on gunplay, and you know, the Battlefield 1 is cool. The Battlefield 5, I guess, is going to be cool with the World War II shit. But I wanted a modern shooter, and I don't want to get hit in the head with tanks. I got my eye on that World War III. To be honest with you, I'm probably going to default to Battlefield, because, you know, we're big Battlefield fans around here. But I got my eye on that World War III. And I also got my eye on this. I think this shit is dope, and I'm happy to see Call of Duty giving the fans what they want. It's such a tightly knit package. It feels familiar, and it just plays fucking dope. Good job, Activision. Whichever the fuck company made this one, I have no idea. My name is Uncle Brizza. Like the goddamn video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. We got more coming. I'm out of here. Peace.